Portuguese, Cape das Agulhas, which means Cape of Needles. It's the geographic southern tip of Africa and the official dividing point between the Atlantic and Indian Oceans. The Cape Agulhas lighthouse, which is the second oldest operating lighthouse in the country, has guided many ships around the Cape over the years. The sea off Cape Agulhas is notorious for winter storms and rogue waves of up to 30 meters high and can sink even large ships like the Maishomaro, which lies in the Cape Agulhas National Park. This quiet and sensitive tip of southern Africa has been quite underdeveloped as a tourist destination until now. A 22 million rand investment is set to change the face of Cape Agulhas forever. The first phase of the development, the new 1.5 million rand 2.5 kilometre boardwalks around the tip, was officially opened recently.
It might be just a boardwalk, but it's a medium of communication. It's a means of interacting and connecting with society. This community should gather on this boardwalk and think about the gift that they have received, that of living in the most unique southern tip of the African continent, and really consider themselves as lucky.
With this boardwalk being created now, it actually gives the tourists coming here a more sense and an opportunity to actually understand and experience the whole southern tip, and also the developments that are coming are actually going to be opening up key tourism opportunities, not only for the national park, but for the Cape Agulhas municipal area as a whole, as we will have a destination where people could go to.
Already visitors to Agulhas are using the new boardwalks, and the vegetation in the area bears the evidence.
Previously, we had a hiking trail, walking alongside the coast, but now and then there were a lot of erosion happening, and then a lot of trampling with the indigenous plants. But now with the boardwalk, people will be walking here, not disturbing any nature. As you know, the park was proclaimed to protect this lowland coastal fenbos and the wetlands. So with this boardwalk being here, and then it's going to be very great in conservation-wise.
Boardwalks now lead the way to the official site of the southernmost tip of Africa, as well as previously inaccessible places like the ancient Khoisan fish traps, famous for in the area. Agulhas National Park is expanding. The Agulhas Plains, which lies in a natural wetland and were previously under agriculture, are now being restored and rehabilitated.
Ons het in 2004 het ons begin in daar in Soutbosse kant. En je kan zien die waterriete en die voëls wat daar kom, wat nooit voorheen daar was, want dit was gewone landerye. So hulle is nog volop in daai gebiede.
In areas where we remove aliens, alien invasive species like rooi kraans, Port Jackson, and then spider gum especially, they take up a lot of water firstly, and they don't have natural enemies in South Africa. So when we remove them, the natural vegetation that you have, the fynbos, have the chance to come back. There's more water, and they then grow all over the plain, as you can see around you.
Working for Water is in the process of eradicating alien invasive species with the assistance of locals from the surrounding areas.
Dit is 'n rooi krasie. Hom word ons as hy klein is dan handvol ons hom, en soos nou as hy mos 'n bietjie groot, omtrent 2-3 meter, dan knip ons hom net uit.
Newly built self-catering chalets have all the creature comforts one can wish for. Plans to build more chalets are already underway. Visitors can now confidently lay claim to have slept on the southernmost tip of the continent of Africa under the beam of the iconic Cape Agulhas lighthouse. This national park does not boast a dramatic scenic landscape or point. Its charm lies in the sense of place, with strong and emotional values that everyone who inhabits or visits this continent will relate to. Linky Beerman for SABC News, Cape Agulhas.